Top of the top, peace be upon everybody. Hope everybody be taking care of themselves and their well-being. Appreciate everybody who supported my last video. And let's get that to 500 views by the end of this week. Right? Hope everybody be taking care of themselves. Bro, y'all see what's going on in the U.S. This is the start of the end. Respectfully. And it's crazy how they're making, the SNAP benefits, them cutting out the SNAP benefits and things of that nature. They're making it a race thing. That's always been a thing since the beginning of time. Oh, race this, race that. Oh, it's all I'm seeing on social media. Oh, the black people, they're gonna suffer from this. Right? 27% of the recipients are non-Hispanic blacks. 44% of the recipients for SNAP benefits are non-Hispanic whites. And then the rest of the 31% are children. It's not about black, white, Muslim, Christian, Jew, right? It's deeper than that. This is a humanitarian issue everywhere around the world. But yet we're so stuck on tribalism and things of that nature. This is the start of the end for the American government. We're seeing it in front of our faces. So everybody, respectfully, a lot of us, right? Not even just black Americans, anybody who grew up in poverty. What do we rely on? The government. That's what they want us to do. Welfare, right? Who created welfare? We could go back to the Greek times. They really created welfare. The reason why this country is going down, primarily because of interest. Think about it. Oh, I get a loan from you, and you got to pay it back. Bro, think about how many dollars they're in debt. Trillions of dollars. Think about that. Come on. And we rely on these people. We rely on this system to educate us, right? Even the generation after us, right? To help us out with affordable housing, to help us out with healthcare, to help us out just in our life. We have like I always say, bro, we have war criminals telling us what to do 24/7, how to live our life. Oh, don't break this law. When y'all literally breaking y'all own laws every day. It's just behind closed doors, and y'all billionaires, and y'all are in position, right? Come on. The SNAP benefits ain't no more coming off EBT. Yo, EBT back in the day, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Come on, especially going into the Ox, hollering at the Ox. Yo, let me get a EBT swipe. On every corner store in the hood, EBT accepted. Come on. Now imagine, that's going to be looking so weird after November. Yo, no more EBT accepting? I'm like, yo, come on, I grew up off EBT, bro. Ain't no shame in my game to admit that. That blue card used to save the day. He used to save the day. Hey, come on, bro. Come on. And especially, like, my people, like I always tell y'all, bro, it's about time we stop relying on this government. This system that they made is trash. This is they literally just added on to what Rome did. This is modern day Rome. Every civilization, every empire comes to an end, bro. Think about it. America been around how many years? 248, 249 years. Almost 250 years, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. Every empire comes to an end, bro. So we're literally witnessing the downfall of the states. The downfall of the Western Hemisphere. Respectfully, bro. And if y'all don't know, and I'm going to add on to what I always say, they're creating BRICS. A lot of other countries want to create their own currency. Because they're backed up by a what? A mineral. The American dollar not backed up by no mineral. Are you crazy? America, we got it. What? The Western luxury is based on imperialism and exploitation. I'm going to say that again. The Western luxury is based on imperialism and exploitation of other people. These phones that we have, made out of titanium. I have what I'm recording on right now. This is a 15 Pro Max. Every year, Apple comes out with a new iPhone 17 and new phone. How? Because they're exploiting other people. The Congo, right? I ain't what? Come on. The Congo specifically, they have a lot of resources there. That's why they're doing that. And what are we doing, right? They're getting exploited, and we're living the Western luxury. It's crazy, bro. Why do people have to suffer so we can live luxurious, if that's even the word to use? Come on. And also, right? Are we really living in luxury? Milk is $8. Are we really living in luxury? There's so many homeless people out here. Are we living in luxury? People can't even get jobs. And they have degrees. They went to school for 4 to 6 years. Are we living in luxury? The American dream. Oh, American dream this, American dream this. No, my American dream is to get the hell out. Respectfully, bro. I understand why my great uncle Lukman went to Morocco, went overseas. What's here? Come on, this society, the West is backwards, and that's why it's falling on its face. Literally, America is going down, y'all, and whether y'all want to hear it or not. So all my people who want to rely on the government, nothing wrong with it. Your situation is your situation, like I always say, and you can get out your situation, right? Use whatever government funding that you did have or whatever the case may be, and then use your income, whatever, if you got it, whatever or not, right? Use that to get out so you can get all the government assistance, because that's not the goal. Like, nobody was born. I feel like this is what I feel like. I feel like a law, right? Because, big Muslim in the chat for those who are new, right? Allah didn't put us on this earth to just, work for 20 plus years and retire at 60 and die, or be on government assistance for X amount of years and die. Like, come on, bro. That's not the purpose. This is some people's American dream. Some people do want a 401k plan. Me personally, I don't. Because it's like, bro, you mean to tell me I don't get this money that I'm putting in until I retire? And then I get the home that I always wanted, that car I always wanted at like 65, 70 years old? Come on, I'm about to head up out of here. I might die. Hey, come on, bro. This system is going down, bro. Come on. A lot of other countries are realizing, oh, America? For example, when I went overseas, right, when a lot of the brothers was asking, oh, you from the U.S., I'm like, yeah. They would make an odd face at me. I'm like, oh, wow. Right? Just like how, for example, when, the brothers and sisters from the Middle East, or even in Africa, right, we found out they from Africa, we making a face because of what? We're hearing stuff like the propaganda that we hear about Africa, or they in huts, teepees, no, that's not the truth. Africa is thriving. Why would you have to go to another country if they weren't thriving? Y'all seen they thought, okay, let's take from them. Let's burn their manuscripts, right? Timbuktu. I believe in Timbuktu, they saved up to like 70,000 manuscripts in Timbuktu. They burned a lot of this stuff down, even in Egypt. Like, come on. Why y'all doing that for? Right? To the point to where, when immigrants come to the States, we viewing them as bad. Oh, your country is always at war, Who's funding this war? You ever thought about that? Who's funding this stuff? Come on. Sometimes, the U.S. government, respectfully, they fund organizations to terrorize their own people. And I'm going to say that again. They will fund this group to go terrorize their own people. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's ridiculous, bro. Respectfully. I don't know if y'all seen what happened in Nepal, but you know, they said, oh, I guess it was a ban on social media in Nepal. They overthrew the government. When are we gonna do that? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I ain't even gonna lie. When is it? All this protesting stuff, you know, y'all want some Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson type of timing, and y'all already know about them. Respectfully, they're informants. Respectfully, they just gonna we're just gonna march this out. No. When are we gonna actually boycott? Boycotting helps. The Starbucks stocks went down. McDonald's stocks went down. Whatever, right? Boycotting helps. I'm not telling y'all loot or whatever. We already did that in 2020 for George Floyd. We already burned down all this stuff. And the crazy thing is, we didn't burn down their stuff. We just was looting stores and stuff like that. You're stupid. Liquor stores, grocery stores. You just taking what you want. Thinking that's going to help the situation. No, go, boy. If you don't burn down A stuff, you turn down our own. But respectfully, bro, when I seen the George Floyd stuff, right, what happened, you know, out here in Florida, y'all burning down your own communities. Why y'all not? Right? One of them. You feel me? Like, what y'all doing? Y'all burning down the, what is the, it was some shoe store that I used to go to. I'm like, yo, nah, bro, I used to get shoes from there, bro. What y'all doing? Word, like, bro, what? Y'all, what? But nah, bro, I guess, you know, the U.S. government, bro, is going down. The West is going down, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. So when people still be on this consumerism mindset, this buyer's mindset, right? All we do is consume. And that's what's helping them stay afloat. Taxes. The government been shut down for like 20-something days or something like that, bro. But this taxes is still coming out of our checks. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. But they want to make the SNAP benefit thing about race. There's so many other things to worry about. They want to worry about, HBCUs and especially in Florida, we don't want to teach Black history in classes. Why, bro? Y'all did this. This is the rug, and then they just sweep. This is all they do. And then this is my generation. We trying to pull that rug. What? What's under here? Come on. Especially people who look like me. The descendants of the West African slaves. This is who I'm talking to. We need to learn about ourselves. Respectfully. Re-education of ourselves, but that will help us go far. If you know yourself, you'll love yourself, and you'll value yourself. We don't value ourselves. This is why certain stuff like this keep happening in the Black community. To the point where they feel, we just rely. We rely. This is how they view us. We rely on the government. Nothing else. We rely on the government, bro. We want to consume. Oh yeah, welfare. All right. SNAP, EBT, bet. Disability checks, bet. Like, come on. Once they take all that away, come on. What are we gonna do? Respectfully, bro. What are we going to do? Not even just us, like I said, even the poor whites. And the thing is, they make all this stuff about race for us to. The day we all come together and realize, like, all right, like, we all poor and we all fed up, the day it'll be a better place. Respectfully, bro, and they keep trying to minority, right? They want us to have this minority mindset. But by 2040, I don't think there's probably going to be less white people in the U.S. Especially with this interracial stuff going on. There's going to be less, white Americans in the U.S. Respectfully. And thing is, right? We were never the minority to begin with. But that's the physiological mindset they want us to have. The minority community. But we're not the minority. How many Black people are in the world? Not even just in the U.S. Come on, bro. There's mad of us out here, bro. But they want us to have this minority mindset. And then the immigrants, when they come over here, right, they think they're minorities as well. It's a trick, bro. It's a game. It's a game they playing. It's a game that they playing. Y'all still gonna keep falling for the game, bro. And when I first found out about the SNAP benefits being taken away, I thought about the elderly. Respectfully. And I thought about my people. Think about this, right? When they first created the projects, right? Let's really go do a deep dive into this stuff. I think of, for all my people who's from New York, right? Queensbridge, right? The Y-shaped projects, right? Under the bridge. Right under the bridge, right? Oh, we're gonna give y'all this land. This was really for the people. They really made those types of subsidized housing for the people who came back from war. And I'm gonna say that again. These were for the people who came back from war, like the veterans and stuff like that, right? Respectfully, like where I lived at, right? When I was living in subsidized housing, right? There was literally, when I found this out, I said, yo, this is crazy, bro, because look. When I was living in subsidized housing in upstate New York, there's a little retirement home right next to us. We like, yo. So I'm like, what? I'm like, let me find out, because where I was living at, it's called, the apartment buildings I lived in was called Stonewood Village. I'm like, let me find out Stonewood Village was made for veterans. They ain't even thinking about us, right? They just put us here due to redlining and, they had to. I had no choice. Oh, yeah, okay, we're just gonna put them here. Okay, all right. Come on. So when are we, right? Us, right? All of us who grew up in poverty, right? Not even just a specific race thing, right? Right? Because Fred Hampton, right? The Black Panther Party, right? Black liberation, right? It wasn't just about race specifically. It was for the betterment of us, right? But also, for the poor whites and poor Latinos, we all the same. We all human. We all poor. We all trying to, this government is screwing us, right? Until we realize that, we're gonna still be divided. The breakfast free program, they stole that, but what? They stole that from the Panthers, bro. You think they really put free breakfast in schools for the betterment of the people? They did that to cover their behind. Oh, that was a great idea that they had. Another great idea. We're gonna steal that from them too. Come on. Us as a people, we have all these. We contributed so much to society, but we love the Eurocentric standard and the Eurocentric way of living. And I'm going to say that again. We contributed so much to society, but yet we want to live like them. For what? All these great ideas come on. Y'all see my eye twitching, bro? Yo, I'm fed up, bro. We contributed so much, bro. We built New York. But they built apartment homes over the graves. They built schools, banks, hospitals over us, our bodies, and we contributed so much to this nation, this world. Come on. But yet when we bring up reparations, oh, I'm not gonna give you nothing for free. That's what the black conservatives be saying. Oh, yeah, I don't believe in the hard work. Black people don't believe in hard work, but we worked for free. That was free labor. But y'all believe in hard work though and getting paid for it. But we died. Are you kidding me? We died. What? What? If they found out you was reading, you would get killed. But they want us to read the Bible. Come on, I was just watching. You wanna know what's crazy? I was just watching Roots, the 2016 one, right? And I'm seeing it was a scene where Kunta Kinte, he was making salat, because a lot of the West Africans was Muslim. That was the only religion that the West African chose. Anyways, it was a scene where it was a free slave or whatnot, right? And they told him to put Kunta under his wing, right? And when he went in his little hut or whatever, right? See Kunta Kinte make a salat. He said, oh, now you can't be, if the white man catch you praying to that African God, he'll kill you. African God? Allah? Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? They really programmed us to believing in this stuff. Oh, white God, African God. No. Allah is one. The God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the God of Jesus, peace be upon them all, the God of Noah, the God of Joseph, the God anyways, the God of me and you. Come on. But they tricked us, just like how they tricking us now into thinking that, oh, the stat thing is a race issue. No. They're in debt. Come on. But nah, man. Hope everybody just tries to stay afloat. Try to keep their head above water, man, because it's getting rough out here. I can only imagine what 2026 is gonna be like. Can only imagine, bro. It's going down from here. Respectfully, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. But nah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Share with whoever, share with a friend. Road to 500, you already know. Appreciate those who support me. And we out, man. Peace.